team in this matchup because of their depth.
And, Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Paul George, Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Now, here's George. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Outside, Maxey. For the 3. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Here's George. Following the score by Miles Turner. George. Back to Oubre. Maxey passes to Grimes. Jacks up a 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Oubre outside. George sets a screen for Oubre. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. To end the run. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Halliburton on the wing. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Count the basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, here is Halliburton. After the miss from Joel Embiid. A nice shot by Nesmith.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Yep, that one goes in there.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Turner. Siakam outside. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Embiid. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Solid poise from PG, Paul George. Excellent at converting despite getting hit on the drive.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Teardrop shot. The shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. And we'll be back with you. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Butler. Yabusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Walker that time on the assist from Mathurin.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
It's good from long range.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Fires from deep. No good from Yabusele. Pacers leading by 4. 1:58 left in the first half. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Now Mathurin to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Maxey working around the contact that time. Nice work.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Grimes with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. Indiana moving it around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Maxey with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Maxey hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, the shot missing. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pacers leading by 3. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc. Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Siakam looking around. Halliburton against Maxey. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Turner with the screen. Halliburton against Maxey. Count that one. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Back to Neesmith. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bryant hits the 3-point bomb. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Down low. Sweet little floater. Mathurin's got 5 now.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Maxey. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. And it's Bona with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And stolen by Siakam. There's the triple. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 7.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Indiana Holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Embiid. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Toppin passes to Mathurin. Toppin a screen on Edwards. Mathurin for 3. That shot no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside Butler. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. No good, shot missing. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Halliburton outside. And Toppin throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Shots good by Siakam.
Yeah, an extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. George looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The 3-pointer is right on target.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Oubre, covered by Siakam. George finds Oubre. No block shot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend. And as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Here's Halliburton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Pass to Embiid. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he makes both free throws. And that's an intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Pass to Nembhard. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And that one, good. And the Pacers lead by 7.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. And Atlanta has possession. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. No good with the triple. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Porzingis for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. And picked 20th back in 2021, Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Now here's Young. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Releases. And Young gets it to go.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Over Holiday. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist from Young.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Tatum against Johnson. Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. And he gets it to go.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. The floater tipped.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
Now here's Holiday. Outside White. The 3 is up. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
LeVert finds Young. Takes it inside. Over Holiday. And Young gets it to go.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Horford passes to Holiday. Outside White. And the Celtics another 3.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Young. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter is... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We got Risache. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's LeVert in at the 1. Missed inside. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. With the floater. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Outside man. Screen by Capella from behind the arc. And that one's good. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Tatum passes to White. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Hauser, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Here's Risache. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Risache's got his first basket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Brown. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Johnson passes to Young. And he's going for the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Brown looking around. No good with a layup. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Left side Johnson. The 3 from Risacher. Counted from distance. Risacher's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Left side Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Young with it. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. Rebound Boston. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Porzingis passes to Brown. It's stolen. That's tipped. Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Young can't hit.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
A moment to hear from, oh, Porzingis, a huge target.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Hawks trail by 5. Young looking for an opening. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Still without a bucket. Outside Young. Oh! Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Yeah, Trey Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Ricochet. He's got 5. Now Young. Okongwu, a screen on Holiday. Nice trade. So good.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. Mann. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
To the paint. A nice shot by Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
LeVert goes against Tatum. LeVert with the ball. Rebound Boston. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just 5 on the clock. They double-team Tatum. Here's Brown. Second chance shot. And Holiday with the layup. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
And man, does Holiday hustle out there. I mean, he keeps plays going with his activity.
Holiday against Young. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Okongwu. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And Young, here we go. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Hawks lead by 2.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Tatum passes to Porzingis.
Yes! There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Back to Young. The three. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Holiday. Here's Tatum. Money.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
It's a mark. Count it. And one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. It's on Drew Holiday. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Offline with a three. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Young. No good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Young from long range hits the trifecta. Young's got 22. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Tatum draws the double. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Johnson.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Okongwu, a screen on Holiday. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Over Johnson. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Johnson for 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. They double-team Tatum. Porzingis finds White. On the wing, Tatum. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young against Holiday with a 9-footer. It falls!
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's White. Pass to Holiday. Back to White. Fires from deep. Count it! And that one brings them within one.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And here's Tatum for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up with Greg.
Front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now Halliburton following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Siakam looking around. And the three ball is good.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. It's a three-point game. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars. And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Suggs over Siakam. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
You can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Here's Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You get the sense that no matter where he is on the floor, Franz Wagner is comfortable offensively. This guy can really shoot it.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Suggs against Halliburton. With the drive. The high post shot. Carter pulls it in. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 3, and again it's Orlando converting.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Here's Nesmith. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Halliburton drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Now here's Anthony. Puts up a 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well,
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
it is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And the basket by Isaac.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. The Magic superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Anthony. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton missing. Orlando leading from Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Mathurin with the ball. Black grabs the board.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. There's a screen. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Black. Then for the Pacers, Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Halliburton. Carter kicks to Suggs. Buries the long-range jumper. Suggs has got 6.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Siakam left side. Pass to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
And he's good on the second. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Wagner. Carter, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front, up 3. And a chance now to send. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Banchero outside. Bounce pass Suggs. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Wagner passes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Clock at 6. Wagner outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Wagner's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Magic. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Well, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Count it.
Now, Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
Caldwell Pope outside. Halliburton against Suggs. From deep. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Matherin's checked in. 1:56 left in the third quarter. It's Nembhard on the wing. Turner with a screen on Suggs. And it's good for 2.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Banchero's got 7 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
14 feet away, and it's Matherin missing. Orlando leading by 4. Black kicks to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Over Halliburton. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Banchero. The step back jumper is good. He's got 9.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
Here's Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. Carter with a screen on Siakam. Banchero, no good on the 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 4. And will return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Isaac. Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
That's a 2 from Matherin. Gets a very good look and converts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Black. Here's Anthony. Isaac outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Siakam against Carter. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Amard covering. Wagner on the wing. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Siakam misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Siakam against Banchero. And that one's on target from the wing. Banchero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Inside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Indiana. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And he converts the layup. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. Six on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Banchero's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Magic.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
So the Magic win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
For this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Grimes, just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Brown against Maxey. Brown passes to Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Now here's Maxey. Good work there as it goes.
What a finish from Maxey, getting it done right over the defense.
Tatum looking it over. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Tatum's got 5.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game.
Lets a floater go, and Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Now here's Brown. Back to Tatum from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Oubre. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Brown. Now Porzingis. Maxey covering. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Grimes. Embiid, a screen on White. There's the three. Deflected. Yep, count it. White's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 5. Here's McCain. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 6-footer. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game. So and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Here's Yabusele. Edwards looking for an opening. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 6. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Butler with the ball. Now Horford defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Tatum. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Can't get it to fall. Butler passes to Embiid. Back to Butler. Doesn't go that time. Celtics lead by 6. To the inside, Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Tatum against Oubre. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They retain possession.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Butler. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. Maxey against White. Maxey passes to George. Let's go with a three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Brown looking around. Over Oubre. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Here's Maxey. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Oubre against Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And here is Maxey. Pass to George. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep...
Whoa! Brown with a huge slam!
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Maxey. About a minute played here in the second half. Back to George. Going inside. Count it. George has got 5 points.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Outside Holiday. Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Embiid, good.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Tatum against Oubre. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Wing shot on the way. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey finds Oubre. George outside. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Three-pointer. And Tatum drills the 3.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Holiday with the ball. Still no points. Tatum just so strong inside.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Now Maxey. He's got 9. Fires for 3. That one is off. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. 76ers trail by 6. We've got Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. And here's Butler outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Horford outside. Launches it. Hey, Horford from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Embiid against Horford. Embiid gets the bucket.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Celtics lead by 4. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Maxey getting it to go with the defender all over him.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oubre with it. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Outside White. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. There's the triple, clock at 6, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid at full speed. It's stolen by Tatum. To the inside. Porzingis passes to White. Oubre against Tatum. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Embiid misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Tatum. Outside White. Pass to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
In today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Porzingis following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Nailed from three-point land.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. High post Young. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Johnson. Now Daniels. Back to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Brown outside. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Young with the ball. 5 to shoot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 7 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Boston also with the sub. Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. Now here's Brown. They get a hand on it. Daniels with it. Picked up by Brown. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Young against Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. Off target from outside.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
LeVert kicks to Young. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 10 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. Money from the wing.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Okongwu. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Tatum deciding where to go with it. From the arc. The shot, no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 10. 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the small forward. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Craig, good on the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core. The defense has been non-existent.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Pritchard
passes to Horford. to the inside. Here's Pritchard. Levert defending. Drills it from outside.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Trae Young subbed in for Reza Shea. And then for Boston. Zinkis, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Tatum. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Reza Shea is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for Karis LeVert. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. And just miss after miss right now. Porzingis against Johnson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Pass to Reza Shea. Hawks passing it around. Young outside. Shot from the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Boston trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown feeling it out a bit. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The front court is Reza Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trey is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Young. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Rizachet with it. From deep, Johnson. And it's White with the rebound. Now here's Tatum for the tie. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Inside. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Out to the wing. Rizachet wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum passes to Brown. Off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Okongwu. Down low. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Johnson against Tatum. Over Johnson. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
And Okongwu slams it in. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Tatum against Johnson. Tatum down low. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 16.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Bufkin. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hopkins got himself on the board with 3 there.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Round kicks to Tatum from outside the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young looking it over. Young is double. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Out to Porzingis. This one for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Porzingis has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Celtics. Holiday against Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Johnson. Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Young against Holiday. Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Young from outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Porzingis with a screen on Young. A pass to Porzingis. Yes!
And Porzingis putting the team on his back. Wow.
Atlanta's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Young dishes to Johnson. Here is Daniels. Light covering. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Johnson against Tatum. 13 feet away. It counts.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
15 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Three-pointer, Daniels, got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Young from outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Brent These two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Halliburton, no good. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Now Halliburton. Paul George missing from long range. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Really left alone that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Halliburton. Now, Neesmith. Turner for 3. It's hauled in by George.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oubre, good.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Over Maxey. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Maxey on the wing. And here's Oubre. A 3-ball. Connects from three-point range. Oubre's got 5 now.
Well, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Halliburton against Maxey. The shot's good from Halliburton.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Maxey finds Embiid. Here's the teardrop, and it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Turner. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Now, here's Siakam. Turner with a screen on George. For three, Siakam drops in the tray. Siakam's got his second bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in a tie. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And so here is Philadelphia. After Indiana gets the 3. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Walker. There's the lob to the hoop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Butler passes to Embiid. With the teardrop. Walker with the rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Mathurin. Walker is screen on Edwards. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's McCain. Still yet to score. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Neesmith comes in for Halliburton. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Siakam. Count it, good. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Pass to Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on George. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
Here's Nembhard, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Siakam. Here's the screen. To Nembhard. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Back to Nembhard. Siakam looking around. Halliburton, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. George from deep three-point land. The Pacers pull it in. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Maxey against Halliburton. Over Maxey. Halliburton, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's George. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Nembhard. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Back to Siakam. Fires from 14. Indiana again missing. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And George with this stuff.
Yeah, Paul George has length, and he has a knack for understanding where the ball is coming off. Nicely done.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And Indiana with a change here too. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Now here's Turner. Halliburton outside to the left side wing. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important. Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Here's McCain. He has yet to score, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 10, and it's in there.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Pass to Maxey. They set the pick. A three. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 9 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. And again, it's Indiana.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks it loose and stolen by McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. McConnell scanning the floor. Into the lane. Makes it off the glass. And it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. They'll be topping out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Here's McCain after Indiana gets the 3. Embiid with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Butler against McConnell. Stolen by McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Butler kicks to Edwards. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And here are the Pacers now after the miss from Joel Embiid.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim, and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Nice move. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Halliburton for three. Buries it from three-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. George against Siakam. That's tipped. Oubre with the steal. To the inside. Grimes passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. Turner covering. Pulls up. Hits the jump hook.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. Three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pascal Siakam.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McCain gets it to go from beyond the arc. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
On the wing, Tatum, the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Siakam. Shoots. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Ooh, cooking it up down low, it's Spicy P.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Siakam. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Porzingis. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Nesmith with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Tatum passes to Brown. White for 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Siakam, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Back to Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Siakam, left side. Back to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 5 points.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
McConnell finds Siakam. Shoots from the baseline. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Brown looking around. 12 seconds left to play in the first. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from this.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
McConnell passes to Matherin. And he dunks it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
The 3 from Craig. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Matherin. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Tatum inside, defended by Halliburton. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Hauser. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Celtics trail by 7. Now Holiday. No points yet. Outside Tatum. From the line. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
There's a screen by Turner. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Craig. Jaylen Brown comes in for Tatum. And it's White in for Pritchard. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. High arcing shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Both free throws good from Matherin. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9. Pass to White. Back to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Here's Turner. That one's wide left. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Porzingis passes to Holiday. From outside, off the mark. And here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Turner's got 7. And so it's Indiana earning this break in the action. Up 10. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple. And Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the floor for Indiana, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. The shot misses. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana leading by 10. Siakam with it. Now guarded by White. And is blocked.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
And that one's good. He's got 11.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Outside Holiday. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Siakam against Tatum. Outside, Brown. Indiana with a rebound. Left side, Nesmith. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Indiana shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Right side, White. Tatum against Siakam. The kick out to White from downtown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Halliburton for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 9. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Tatum against Siakam. They double-team Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Just 3 to shoot. Porzingis for 3. Can't hit that one.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. There's a screen. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Indiana misses again.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Indiana ahead, leading by 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Al Horford. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
McConnell, no good off the back of the rim. Boston's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. White, good.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Pass to Brown. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter. It's deflected. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Holiday. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Pacers with a rebound. Neesmith with it. Nembhard outside. Halliburton on the wing. Siakam with it. Pounded by Tatum. Lets it go from 11. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum.
A tried and true way to get guys off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The floater, and he buries it. And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Pass to Holiday. They set the pick. Now White. Three-pointer. Off target from downtown. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. Siakam, no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Shoots over Turner. Off target there with a little leaner.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
And Siakam with the slam.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Tatum. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Tatum's got 26.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Yep, that one goes.
How's that for a crafty move? Siakam will find a way to finish no matter what.
Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Holiday finds Porzingis. And it's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Here's Tatum. And it's in. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
And the Pacers with possession here. Inside.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Hits both from the stripe.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum draws the double. The kick out to White. And here's Brown for 3. Oh my! What a shot! And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Nembhard with it. He's covered by Daniels. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Siakam, good.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Turner. Now, here's Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's LeVert in for Dyson Daniel.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that opening.
Here's Young. The 3 trains the three-pointer. Young's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see
a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got George Niang. Reza Shea is out there with LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's man in at the 3 slot. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's LeVert missing. Indiana leading. Pass to Halliburton. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. From deep three-point land. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Reza Shea. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's a great sign for Reza Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Mathurin, good.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for George Niang. Dyson Daniels checked in for Mann. And Trae Young subbed in for LeVert.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Outside Turner. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Young. Shoots over Nembhard. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Daniels. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Mathurin for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Siakam passes to Turner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Turner's got 5.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Young outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pacers' 5. Daniels passes to Johnson. And again, Atlanta with the triple. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Ricochet. And the 3 off target. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Johnson outside. Daniels with it. Still without a basket. Johnson dishes to Young. Halliburton with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here's Ricochet. Turner covering. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. With the floater. And the layup is good. Young's got 17.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Serge Niang comes in for Ricochet. Mann's checked in for Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Aston Niang. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Now LeVert. Mann with it. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Siakam up top. Defended by Mann. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to just 2 points with the bucket from Siakam. Aston Niang. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Toppin pulls it in. And here is Siakam from deep 3-point territory. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Buffkin in at point guard.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over LeVert. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Halliburton.
There's so much about Halliburton that shows that he plays well beyond his years.
Here's Buffkin. That one goes. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Halliburton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Halliburton against Young. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. It's good. This game is all even. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young, no good. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Here's Young. And it's sent back by Turner. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Atlanta's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Young's shot is off. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. The lead is 2. Siakam against Johnson. Pass to Neesmith. And Indiana, another 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
To halt the run, and it's sent back by Turner. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Halliburton outside. And the Pacers, another 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Indiana?
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
And so it's Indiana with it. 6-point game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So it's the Pacers now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a